Sorry, guys. All right, let's re-roll the dice again. 4 or greater. 6 again. If the next roll is 6, I'm re-rolling. I hope you guys don't mind. Nate, how we doing? Getting the break started. All right, 6 on this one as well. Here we go. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, I gotta fix this. And that should be in the right spot-ish. Actually, make that like way easier for you guys to see. How's that? 2 times. There's 3, 4, 5, and the last time is 6. Brewers on top. Rangers on bottom. Let's get that pasted in to the teams column here. Grab our list of names. Another new list. There we go, Sean. Sean says they'll always be Oakland. Having pizza with Dad. Showing him how a break works. There we go. How we doing, Mr. Andrew? Hope you guys are doing as well as you can. Always praying for you guys. All right, there's our list of names. We're going to roll one more time, and I hope you guys don't mind. But if it is 6 again, I am re-rolling. We're not doing triple sixes on our dice rolls tonight, and we're saved by the 7. Okay, we'll take 7. Here we go. 7 times. There's 1, and there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Cardholic. That could not have been any better of timing. How we doing, my friend? We just finished randomizing. We're about to paste it and see who everyone has. LP, you picked up the last spot, and you ended up on the bottom. How crazy is that? Not a bad spot to have, though. I think you have the Rangers. And you do. Here we go. There's our list. We're going to put it in order by team name again so that it's right on our sheet. That is column C. Excuse me. And here we go. Here are our teams. Cardaholic with the Orioles. Mr. Fisher, Bradley Fisher with the Red Sox. Sean with the Yankees. Fralin with the Rays. Kyle Morrison with the Blue Jays. Primo with the White Sox. Nick M with the Guardians. Kyle with the Tigers. Smalls, there you go, Smalls with your Royals. Love to see the PC teams get random selected. Mark C with the Twins. Corey with the Astros. 505 with the Angels. Nick with the A's. Nick Maslowski. Bradley Fisher with the Mariners. Lucky Peter with the Rangers. Doc's Cards with another PC randomization. You gotta love it. That is amazing. Doc with the Braves. Bradley with the Marlins. Cardaholic with the Mets. Bradley with the Phillies. Kyle with the Nationals. Christian with the Cubs. Nick Maslowski with the Reds. Christian with the Brewers. Artie got the Pirates. Nice one for Artie there. We've got Nick Maslowski with the Cardinals. Doc with his other team, the Diamondbacks. Kyle with the Rockies. 505 with the Dodgers. Nice one there, 505. We've got Rated Rips with the Padres. And Corey with the Giants. So I haven't seen Corey in the chat, I don't think. If anybody is interested in his teams and you have a way to reach out to him directly, you might try that. But otherwise, I'm not sure how we would get in touch with him. So there's that. What am I missing here? Should have something at the top there that's not turned on. Oh, our teams list. Let me fix this up for you guys. And there are the instructions for trades if anybody wants to try to work out a trade. See the bottom of your screen there for what to do if a trade is agreed on. Just type exclamation trade, your team, and then for, and then their team. And then it'll let me know. Just like that. Thank you, 505. I would have seen that also, Cardaholic, so that works. But we've got trades being offered, teams being offered. Rated Rips, are you still here? He popped in earlier. He told me earlier he was going to be in and out, but I can try to get in touch with him directly if anybody's interested in the Padres. I'm not sure if Artie is here either, but I know for sure, Artie, if you are here, would you be interested in the Padres? I know for sure that Rated Ribs was hoping to get the Pirates. He is a Nick Gonzalez collector. Has nothing to do with Paul Skeens, and Paul Skeens doesn't have rookie cards in this, so he's not really the chase anymore. So he wanted the Pirates for the Nick Gonzalez cards that could be pulled. I'm going to message both of those guys now. Oh, actually, first, I'm going to get this shared. And there's your teams list on the screen. You should see those on your screen now. If you turn landscape, you'll see the chat under the team name. So unless you need to chat something, you can turn your phone sideways if you're watching on your phone, and you'll see the chat and the teams list on your screen all at the same time. I need to get Nick's phone number from him so I can text him. And there he is. So you guys, I'll give you a little while to work out, and there you go. You guys, I love to see you guys picking up on how stuff works. It's very cool. Let me switch cameras here, actually. No. Interesting. Okay. We'll turn that off. And we'll just stick with that. Not sure why that one's on there like that, but here we go. So you guys are over there, but I'm still at the computer. Anyways, thank you, Mr. Fisher, for doing the command. If at any time you need to see the teams list, it is on your screen. But if at any time you need to see it, you can get the link for that. Actually, let me go ahead and pin that. If it'll let me pin that. There we go. Mr. Fuego, how we doing? The link for the teams list is pinned at the top of the chat if you want to go to the spreadsheet itself to see it that way. But it is also on your screen as well. So give you guys a little bit more time here to work out some trades. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting in the ones that I see coming through. Like Mr. Fuego is trading nobody for somebody. Okay. All right, so first trade that I see is Angels for Mets. By the way, Kyle, it's not showing on this list, but oh, it is showing on there. I just missed it when I was going through. So, hey, what a free spot to get. With the free spot, Kyle got the Nationals in a 2025 product with James Wood and Dylan Cruz as two top rookies. Man, what a free spot to win. Congrats, Kyle. That's huge. Sorry, guys. Hopefully this crap gets worked up out of my throat, because I hate when that happens. All right, second confirmed trade I see is Padres for Guardians. All right, we got that one in. Next one. Mets for Cubs. All right, so 505 has Cubs up for trade. Anybody else have their teams up for trade? Go ahead and repost it in the chat. There's been a lot posted since some of them, and some trades made since some of them were originally posted. So if you have a team that you are offering, type it in the chat. Let everybody know that your team that you have or teams are up for trade in case anybody's interested. I'm going to run and use the restroom before we start ripping packs. And then shortly after I get back, we'll look through, see if there's any new trades that were made. And then we'll finalize the teams list and the break will begin. I got a little bit more setup to do also in the meantime, so I will be right back. You guys keep working on your trades, and then we'll see where we're at when I get back. All right. I pulled some cards out to look through to fill time. We didn't end up needing to do because you guys are so awesome. So let me get this stuff out of the way so that we can be able to get going here. So finish up working out trades. If anybody is making offers or trying to deal, let's get that wrapped up. And hopefully by the time I'm done, I've got the hit cam to set up and make sure everything's in line, in order, ready to go. Then we'll finalize that teams list and we'll get started. Almost ready, guys. We're getting close. Appreciate your patience. All right. I don't see any trades since I left or since the last one I put in, Mets for Cubs. Cubs are up for trade. Ready to watch some big pulls. No Cubs fans. Right back. There's Corey. Corey's in the house. Feel free to start trying to work out trades, Corey. We're not done yet, but we are looking to wrap up the trade period. So, well, I'd be surprised if he wasn't interested in that. But Sean, if you're still here, Corey is asking Astros for Yankees. All right, so thinking it's a mixer. We've got a ton of heritage retail. The Bowman's all the same. It's blasters. We've got 8 Bowman blasters that we're doing. So I think let me get this up. My thoughts are we just end with all 8 Bowman blasters. So Bowman will be the last thing we do. Oh, there we go. I am surprised by that. So we'll do our 8 Bowman blasters last. But I'm thinking for the heritage, it's a mixer break. Let's mix it up. Instead of just doing all the fat packs, then all the hangers, then all the blasters, and then the mega, let's do a couple of maybe 3 or 4. Well, there's 8 of those, so we'll do like 2 or 3 fat packs, and then a hanger, then a blaster, then another couple of fat packs. We'll kind of rotate through the fat pack, hanger, blaster formats. Do the mega box last, and then get into the Bowman. Like it. Um. Yeah, so we are about ready to get started, guys. So we basically have 3 rotations. We'll do 2 fat packs, 2 hangers, a blaster, then 3 fat packs, 2 hangers, a blaster, 3 fat packs, 2 hangers, 2 blasters, the Mega, and then the Bowman. I like it. All right, let's get this table cleaned off a little bit here, though. And I still haven't seen any new trades come through. I saw an offer that was declined. So by the time I'm done, we'll be ready to go. All right. Thank you guys once again. Today's Artie's birthday. Oh, right on. Yeah, we see him in here. We got to make sure we tell him happy birthday. Man, wish I'd have known that. I'd have bought a spot and gifted it to him. All right, if there are no more trades to put in, then we are going to call our team's final. So here we go. Teams list is final. Here are our teams. We've got Cardaholic with the Orioles, Bradley Fisher with the Red Sox, Sean with the Yankees, Fralin with the Rays, Kyle with the Blue Jays, Primo with the White Sox, Rated Rips with the Guardians, Kyle with the Tigers, Smalls with the Royals, Mark C with the Twins, Corey with the Astros, Cardaholic with the Angels, Nick Maslowski with the A's, Bradley Fisher with the Mariners, Lucky Peter with the Rangers, Doc's Cards with the Braves, Bradley Fisher with the Marlins, Christian with the Mets, Bradley with the Phillies, Kyle with the Nationals, 505 with the Cubs, Nick Maslowski with the Reds, Christian with the Brewers, Artie with the Pirates, Nick Maslowski with the Cardinals, Doc's Cards with the Diamondbacks, Kyle with the Rockies, 505 with the Dodgers, Nick Maslowski with the Padres, and Corey with the Giants. Here we go, guys. Thank you all once again for getting in the break, for coming on strong like you did to get this thing filled. You guys are amazing as always, but man, we went from 12 to filled like that. It was insane. All right, let me get this teams list printed off here real quick. I'm going to go ahead and send you guys over to the regular break table here. Let's get that turned off. Pull me a Lee Auto like you did a while ago, the redemption. We will see what we can do. All right, 1 second. Trying to print off the teams list here so that I know who to call out when we do hit the hits. And it's trying not to let me, so let's see what we can do here. There we go. Once again, I am selling my cards now. Like any cards I have available for sale, they're going to go on my card post. You can go to delocardbreaks.com and well, actually, I need to fix that link. So I'm going to give you guys the link for my card shop on my card post. Head over there, check them out. I would encourage all of you to sign up for an account on my card post. You can sign up for free as a buyer, but the cool thing about that website is for selling cards, it's a subscription-based service. The lowest subscription is $9 a month. That allows you to sell up to 50 cards per month. And the thing about my card post is they don't take out any transaction fees, seller fees, no fees at all come out of the sale of your cards. All you do is you pay the subscription fees, cover all of their costs that they're, looking to cover for their company, their business. So your sales, you sell a card for $50, you get that $50. You get all $50 of it. It's amazing. I think we should all be on my card post. That's where I'm selling my cards now. If anybody's interested, let me know. I have a link that I can share with you if you want to join. So there we go. There's my card shop. If anybody wants to see what I have for sale, if you want to register for an account, there's your link to register for an account. It's a great service. Like I said, I think we should all be on there. I think it's the new way to go. Everybody hates eBay because of all the fees. No fees. Sell a card, you get it all. You sell 50 cards, you're paying way more than $9 in transaction fees and everything else to eBay, selling on eBay. Way more than $9 if you sell 50 cards. So heck of a deal if you ask me. All right, we got the list. We're ready to go. That still is available for you guys too. If at any time you want to see who has what, exclamation teams like I just shared in the chat, We'll pop up a link for you, and you can see who has what. We are ready to roll. Here we go. Let's get it going. Actually, I'm going to raise up. Much better. Here we go. Break underway. Thank you guys once again for coming through like you guys always do. Amazing stuff to get it going here. Good luck, everybody. Let's see what we can find. And right away, we know we're going to have our parallels. So we've got a yellow and an aqua sparkle coming up first. Gyro, Iriarte, Valente Belozo. There's a Julio. Look at that one. Is that the base card? I don't think I've pulled a Julio yet. That is a base card. Nice. And the City Connect there. Cool card. Let's make a base stack there. Mickey Mantle on the all-time All-Stars. An insert style of stack there. Kai Bush, rookie. Xavier Edwards, Mitch Haniger. You guys look for the variations and stuff just in case I missed something. I know Cardaholic caught our, I think it was Cardaholic. If it wasn't Cardaholic, somebody caught the Yamamoto variation in the last one that I did not see. So, there are times where your guys' help definitely comes in handy. Wait a minute. Will Wagner? He's a Blue Jays rookie? I don't know why I was thinking Yankees for him. I don't know. Brain just not working, maybe? Spencer Schwellenbach. Hunter Goodman. There's Juan Soto. And we've got a notable Americans, Enrico Fermi? Architect of the Nuclear. He looks like, I don't know, something fishy about that guy. Here we go. Our first Aqua Sparkle is Dylan Cease going to the Padres. Nick Maslowski picking up the Padres in the trade. Cardaholic says, not I, Heritage is rough for me. Well, hopefully we do good for you in the break anyways. But there's a nice one. We've got Vladdy Jr. with Vladdy Sr. on the father and son big leaguers. It's a pretty cool card on the dark yellow parallel. With Stan the Man on the all-time All-Stars. Gunnar Henderson and Jose Altuve. And we're only going to stage like the big hits on stuff like that. So I'm going to make a... we're going to have several stacks going. I'm not going to keep them on screen here. So, but all of the Chrome cards I will, especially the parallels, I will be sleeving and top loading. Just because the Chrome tend to, you guys I'm sure are well aware, the Chrome tend to have that bend to them, so I like to just go ahead and top load them to prevent that. So there we go, Dylan Cease. I wouldn't call that a big name. There we go. We're going to put our base stack off to the side. Our insert stack in front of it here. All right. There we go. Did I miss a one of one? Not yet. Artie's in the house. We'll be in and out. Good luck. Happy birthday, Artie. Telling them earlier when Sean let us know. I wish I would have known. I would have just gifted you a spot as a birthday present. So I'll have to see what else I can find to hook you up with. 8 beers in, so don't want to chat too much. Okay, yeah, that might get you in trouble. But very cool. Happy birthday, man. Hope you enjoy it. All right, we've got another insert pack. Not all of these have I keep saying insert. Not all of them have the parallels, so we'll be happy when we get them. But we've got some more coming up here. We've got Ha-Seong Kim. Got the father and son big leaguers, Kevin and Craig Biggio. Stadon Rafaela, Bobby Witt Jr., Donovan Solano, Tobias Myers, Sonny Gray, Christian Walker, Bo Naylor, Wyatt Langford on the Gold Cub, Mitch Spence, Nolan Jones, Anthony Rizzo, Relvis Martinez rookie, nice through the years, Tony Gwynn, and our Aqua Sparkle number 2, Cutter Crawford for the Red Sox, Christian Mena on our dark yellow. There's another Altuve, Brian Reynolds, and gotta love card number 1, 24 record breaker, Shohei Ohtani, first 50 homer plus 50 steals season ever. Love that card. I think it's a very cool card. I don't know. You guys tell me. Like, this one, through the years, is an insert. It's got an insert number. This one's just part of the checklist. Is it still considered an insert? Because it's definitely an insert type card. Or is it a subset since it's part of the normal checklist? I don't know how that works. Seems like an insert to me. But it's card 1 of the normal checklist. Something I need learned on, I guess. Either way, I like it. I like it a lot. The first 50-50 for Shohei. The first 20-20 for Jackson Churio. Those are pretty cool cards. All right, next up, we've got a blaster. Blaster. How many have I had? We've got a hanger. Our first of 6 hangers coming up here. And we are definitely going to get a light purple paper parallel and a burgundy sparkle chrome. So those are for sure coming out of here. We're going to see one in every hanger. Yeah. Yeah, and if nothing else, I mean, we're going to get a ton of parallels, so and some good looking parallels at that. But so we've got the strikeout leaders 2024 NL, Porter Hodge, Jake Bakar, but I don't know. We're just going to keep going. Jorge Polanco, all-time all-stars of Hank Aaron, Ozzie Albies. It's a Jace Young rookie card, very nice. William Contreras, Luis Robert, Rhys Hoskins, Wilson Contreras, Corbin Burns. What I see, he out with the Tommy John. Is that what I saw the other day? Was that him? Or was that yesterday? And then we've got Garrett Crochet, Sandy Alcantara, Luis Castillo, Matt Olson, Ty Madden rookie, Luke Weaver, Yariel Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman, there's Brian King, E. Brian Hayes, Jonathan Clase, Sonny Gray. We've got a chrome refractor that's trying to pop out at us. There's Christian Walker with the wink. Was that on the other card? I just totally didn't even pay attention. Bo Naylor, Francisco Alvarez, Shane Baz, Christian Yelich, Kai Bush, and there we go. 505, did you end up with the Cubs? That's not a bad one to get. We've got Pete Crow Armstrong on the chrome refractor. Behind that is our purple, and it's Gio Urshela. Behind that is our burgundy sparkle. Ooh, and there's a good one for the Tigers. Kyle with the Jackson Jobe Burgundy Sparkle rookie, and a base or a base chrome. Man, this is a nice hanger. Trey Sweeney, little double tiger hit going on there, with a base Matt Waldron on the back. That was a good hanger. Sure. Got the base Trey Sweeney rookie card. Our first stand-worthy card, a parallel Jackson Jobe on the Burgundy Sparkle. Speck of dust out of there. I love that Burgundy Sparkle. Gio Urshela on the purple. And another stand-worthy card, in my opinion. P-Crow Armstrong. Chrome refractor. Yeah, shiny, shiny. It looks nice. Gonna hit a Cubs hit. That's definitely a nice one to grab. All right. Do another hanger before we get to a blaster. I think this will be a fun rotation. Kind of cycle through all the different formats. So here we go with hanger number 2. Christian says, yep, with the Corbin Burns on the Tommy John. I thought that was who I saw. Rough. All right, let's see what we have here. We've got Greg Jones, rookie. Jose Iglesias, Phyllis Garcia, Mike Trout, Spencer Steer, Willie Castro, Jose Caballero, Teoscar Hernandez, Tariq Skubal, Nick Castellanos, DJ Hers, Jackson Holiday, Alex Bregman, Andrew McCutcheon, Kyle Schwarber on the 24 record breakers. Let's see what he did. Most leadoff homers single season, 15. 15 leadoff homers last year. Very cool. He definitely don't normally see a slugger like that in the leadoff spot, but maybe a good strategy to have. Nick Sogard, rookie. Logan O'Hoppe, Jacob Hurtubise, Devin Williams, Ryan Helsley, Vladdy Jr., Brian Ramos, Yuri Perez, Josh Rojas, George Kirby, Grant Holmes, rookie, Bradley Blaylock, rookie, Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Barrios, Cody Bellinger. Got a notable Americans of James Naismith, the inventor of basketball. Purple is Edwin Uceda and Javier Assad on our Burgundy Crackle with a base chrome, Salvi Perez, and TJ Friedel on the back. Yankees for Cubs, LOL. PCAs and SP. You're talking about this one? Oh, nice. It is a high number SP chrome refractor. And real small there, you see the refractor. So there you go. Not just a PCA, but a high number short print on the refractor. Very cool. All right, let's see what our first blaster has in store for us. $50. box. And I have a theory that if there's a hit, it's in the second to last pack, so I'm going to test it. We're going to put that one on the bottom and roll with it. I might be wrong, because our red ink auto was in our last pack, unless I shuffled those around. But I know for sure my redemption that I pulled was in the second to last pack. So we're going to test it out. We've got Cedric Mullins, Ryan Bliss, rookie. There's Roberto Clemente on the all-time All-Stars. Stadon Rafaela, Bobby Witt Jr., MJ Melendez, Griffin Conine, that's a good rookie to get. We've got Randy Arozarena behind there. Our first green border parallel, Levi Jordan, rookie Reds. Josh Hader, Yasmani Grandal, Orlando Arcia, there's a base Jackson Jobe rookie. Donovan Solano, and got a through the years King Griffey Jr. for the Mariners, 1997. All-time All-Stars Mel Ott and Isaac Paredes, base card there. Hopefully we hit some big names on some of these guaranteed parallels, but 2 green borders coming out of here. We're going to find 2 of the pink sparkle chromes as well. And oh, I haven't seen this one yet. I love that there's a card for that. I might have to go for this 24 record breaker set. This is a cool one. Danny Jansen, 24 record breakers. If you guys remember this, first player in MLB history to play on both teams in the same game. So the Blue Jays game, he was on the Blue Jays game, got postponed due to weather, made up, and they finished the game later on in Boston, and he in the meantime got traded to the Red Sox. So he was on the Blue Jays when the first half of the game happened, on the Red Sox when the second half of the game happened later in the season. Crazy stuff. I love that that's a card. That is so cool. What's up, Sly? Hello, D'Lo, and everyone else. Just here to hit the like button, say hello. Have a great break and a great night. Sly, love to see you here. Love it when you're able to hang out, but if you're not able to, I understand. More than anything, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing as well as possible. Always in my thoughts, man. Good to see you. Thanks for jumping in. Got Jarren Duran, JT Realmuto. There is batting leaders. Bobby Witt Jr. AL batting leaders there. Was that just batting average? Ended the season with 332. It's a nice base rookie card, Dylan Cruz. Got a base chrome of Jose Altuve, Jack Flaherty, and Blake Snell. Our first pink sparkle is a good one. Jack Leiter for the Rangers. Cole Reagans, Michael King, Dalton Varsho, Steph Brown, Kota Imanaga on the Gold Cup, Clayton Kershaw, all-time All-Stars of Bob Gibson, and Zach Geloff. Altuve is also an SP. Very nice. We're not going to pull out all of the SPs just because there's 100 of them, and in Heritage they really don't hold a ton of value. So we're not going to, like, feel free to, yeah, I guess, whether it's short printed or not, he's definitely an SP, a short player. But yeah, not gonna get sleeved, not gonna get staged, anything like that. There's not really much significance to the SPs in Heritage, if you ask me. I don't know. If you guys have a different opinion about it, let me know. But that's how I feel about them. All right, next pack up, we've got AL home run leaders. I wonder why this one's landscape. Aaron Judge leading the way there for the American League. That's the only one of that I've seen that's landscape. Anybody else notice that? Brenton Doyle, Gleyber Torres, Marco Luciano, Ernie Banks on the all-time All-Stars. Anthony Volpe, Luis Peralta, and Edwin Diaz, base pack there. I got you. You were just saying Altuve's short. Okay. I'm with you. I follow. All right, here we go. Tobias Myers on our second green border. Dansby Swanson, Max Muncy, George Springer, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. There's Jairo Iriarte again, Valente Belozo, Max Scherzer, and Jock Peterson. All right, 2 packs left out of our first blaster, and then we'll be back into some fat packs. There we go. Tyler O'Neill on the pink sparkle. Porter Hodge, Cisco Lindor, Hunter Biggie, yes, Grant Holman, Jaden Hill, run of rookie cards there. We've got Michael Harris on a chrome refractor. Nice Braves hit. Dustin Harris and Adrian Del Castillo. Very nice for the Braves. Doc with the PC hit there. And Mr. Opening Day home run. Crazy thing that he's doing. Crazy streak, I guess. Pretty cool. All right, last pack of our blaster. We've gotten all the guaranteed stuff has happened. 2 pink sparkles, 2 green borders. Looks like we have a base chrome. Let's see what else we've got. Elliot Ramos. Strikeout leaders for the National League with Chris Sale leading the way there. Lane Thomas. Julio again. All-time All-Stars of Mickey Mantle. And our brace chrome is Brian Reynolds. Got Cade Smith and Brandon Nimmo. So nothing too hot out of our first blaster. Second rotation. Our next 3 fat packs coming up. Here we go. Zebby Matthews, Lance Lynn, Cade Povich, Jay Wickham rookie, Mike Burrows, Sean Reynolds. It's a father and son, big leaguers, Jackson and Matt Holliday. Kevin Alcantara, Will Smith, Tyler Fitzgerald, Nacho Alvarez, Justin Henry Malloy, Garrett Cole, Kevin Gossman, Hurston Waldrop, and our chrome ERA leaders for the National League with Chris Sale. So that will go to all of these cards, if they're a hit, will go to the leader. So that will be a Braves card. Got Andrew Abbott, Otto Lopez. Checking the cartoon images there. Make sure I don't miss a variation. A nice Roki Sasaki rookie. And all-time All-Stars of Stan Musial. Second one seeing there. Just in case it happens, we get one of those father and son inserts as a hit. Those will also go to the son, the current players. All right, and just realized no parallels in that other than the base chrome, but we do have aqua and yellow here, so hopefully I didn't miss anything else. But previously when I had like a variation or something out of a fat pack, it was backwards. I think they're all backwards, at least in the retail products. So we shouldn't have to look through and double check on anything. All right, Connor Wong, Walter Pennington, Manny Machado, and we've got a father-son big leaguers, Vladdy Sr., Vladdy Jr. So we may have hit one earlier, I just didn't think about it. But so this kind of card would go to the Blue Jays with Vladdy Jr. Eugenio Suarez, Andres Jimenez, Jeff McNeil, Edwin Uceta, Lawrence Butler, Ronel Blanco, Aroldis Chapman. And here's the other one I was talking about. I'm a fan of this card as well. I like all these 24 record breakers, but we've got Jackson Chourio, first MLB player to record a 20 homer plus 20 steal season at the age of 20. So it's the 20-20-20 club. First one ever. Got Tyler O'Neill, Brady Singer, notable Americans of JP Morgan. With, and there we go, right on cue. Ooh, actually this one is different. What is this? I've not seen this card yet. All right, we're going to random this one off just because it's so cool. The Aqua Sparkle. Yankees win AL pennant, Dodgers knock off Mets in 6. AL and NL championship. That is a cool card. I have not seen that one yet. Jacob Hurtubise, rookie on our dark yellow, is behind that. That's a cool card. Almost Father's Day. What's happening, Ron? How we doing? 505 says it should go to the World Series champion. I had that thought too, but it's not a World Series card. It's an AL NL Champions card. So I know the Dodgers knocked off the Yankees in the World Series, but they're equal on this one. It has nothing to do with the World Series, so we're going to randomize it. Feel like that's the most fair thing to do for that card. Not that it's a big hit and it matters a ton anyways. But it is cool. All right, rest of that fat pack is batting leaders, NL batting leaders with Luis Arraez as the leader there. Nico Horner, Freddie Freeman, and Matt Chapman. Yeah. All right. Our third fat pack of this group. Before we get into more hangers, we've got AL batting leaders. Bobby Witt Jr. again on the leader there. Imanaga on the Gold Cup. Clayton Kershaw, Marco Luciano, Ernie Banks, all-time All-Stars. Christian Walker, Bo Naylor, Francisco Alvarez, Shane Baz, Christian Yelich, Porter Hodge, Jorge Polanco, Hank Aaron on the all-time All-Stars, Ozzie Albies, Jay Seung rookie, Brandon Nimmo on our base chrome. So a non-parallel pack, a base chrome pack. We've got Brandon Lau, Jake Eder, Otto Lopez, and Roki Sasaki finishing that one off. That was so last year. All right, let's start seeing some hits here. Bigger hits. Interesting. Hey, when you first, I don't know how it happens when you first open these top loaders and they're like the top loaders are dirty in there. Like they've been sealed. How are they dirty? Anyways. All right, let me get my base stack out of the way because it is getting tall. Hanger. All right, here we go. We've got the Danny Jansen card again on the 24 record breakers. Jaron Duran, Cole Reagans, Michael King. Got AL home run leaders again. I think that's, I don't know. It's the only horizontal leaders card I've seen. Dansby Swanson, Max Muncy, Elliot Ramos, Angel Martinez, Yohan Duran, Curtis Mead, Gustavo Campero, Matt McClain, Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, Brian Bayo, River Ryan on the rookie card, Grant McCray, and AL stolen base leaders, Jose Caballero. That'll go to the Rays. Wilyer Abreu, Seth Lugo, Dylan Cease. Home run leaders, the National League, going to the Dodgers with Shohei. Alec Bohm, Dominic Fletcher, Isaac Collins, Jordan Graceffo, Caden Dana, Levi Jordan, Tobias Myers, and we've got a 25th anniversary Justin Verlander. Behind that, rookie purple Jake Bloss, and Orlando Arcia on our burgundy sparkle chrome. River Ryan on the base chrome. Andrew Walters on the back. Hanger number 2 of the bunch. I believe this is in total hanger number 4 of the 6. And we're ready for a big hit. Let's see something big here. Got to be something in all of this. No way there's not. All right. George Kirby, Grant Holmes, Bradley Blaylock, Giancarlo Stanton, Jose Barrios, Cody Bellinger, Yamamoto, Gordon Hicks, Brooks Lee, rookie. Is that their City Connect? That's pretty cool. Nolan Gorman, Brent Rooker, Brendan Rodgers, Duke Ellis, Andrew Haney, Max Fried, Spencer Torkelson, Michael Kopech, Luis Matos, all-time All-Stars of Yogi Berra, Jake Eder, Otto Lopez, Roki Sasaki on the base rookie. Like 3 or 4 of those now. Stan the Man, I think that's our 3rd all-time All-Stars. We're going to see a lot of duplicates. There's Gunner, O'Neal Cruz, Trey Lipscomb, Connor Wong, Walter Pennington, Manny Machado. Got the father son of Vladdy, the Vladdy Jr. and Sr. John Rockefeller on our notable Americans. That's a pretty cool card. And upside down purple this time. David Bednar for the Pirates. Our burgundy sparkle, Jacob Hurtubise, rookie. And Tatis Jr. on the base chrome. Freddie Fermin on the base card on the back. So parallels galore so far. Looking for that big hit. Got to see some form of a variation. And would love to see real one auto. Maybe another redemption. That would be awesome. But we're spreading the parallels around. We love to see that anyways. All right, little intermission cleaning here. We got a lot of dust hitting the table. Get all this junk out of the way. It's one thing about this type of cardboard, the old school cardboard that they use for Heritage, is it makes a mess. There we go. Blaster number 2. We'll just leave everything how it is. How's that? If I'm right, I'm right. And it'll be before the last pack. Okay. What's it matter? Here we go. Pinks. There may not be any correlation at all, and it may just all be completely random. Luis Robert Jr. on our pink sparkle. That's a nice name. Nice hit on a parallel. We've got Nolan Gorman, Corbin Burns, Garrett Crochet, Jairo Iriarte, Belozo. Notable Americans of Patrick Henry, founding father. Ider Montero, rookie, and Brandon Marsh. So a good pink sparkle here. Pack number 1. For the White Sox. Primo. Pack number 2. Brent Rooker, Sandy Alcantara, Luis Castillo, Julio Rodriguez, all-time All-Star of Mickey Mantle, Eric Sabrowski, Dylan Cruz, rookie, and Anthony Santander. We need something for the hit cam too. Here we go. Francisco Alvarez on our green border. Brendan Rodgers, Duke Ellis, Rysel Iglesias, Colt Keith on the gold cup. Grant Holman, Bryce Harper. Check that. Okay. Gonna say the image is different. His base card is him holding the Philly Fanatic bat towards you. So I saw that image. I was like, wait a minute. It's the same design as this year's release, but this is the 25th. Why'd I turn it over? This is the 25th anniversary card for Bryce Harper. It's the very first one I pulled, and I was like, wait, the same design? What the heck? Threw me off, but there we go. Justin Verlander and Sean Reynolds finishing it off. So we're not going to sleeve that one up. If it was a parallel, maybe, but it's crazy. We haven't pulled a holographic on an insert yet. Maybe it's coming. Cal Raleigh, number 25 tonight. That's crazy. He is on fire. Andrew Haney, Max Fried, Edmundo Sosa, Jaden Hill, rookie, John Manaea, Carlos Correa on the base chrome, Jackson and Matt Holliday, and Kevin Alcantara. Next back. Yeah, Cal Raleigh is he's torching. Maybe I haven't opened enough. I did not realize. For some reason I was thinking Nolan Arenado's normal image is different than that. I don't think you can get a parallel or maybe even a chrome image variation. I don't think those come as non-base cards. Either way, Nolan Arenado on the pink sparkle. Very cool. Spencer Torkelson, Matt Strom, Mitchell Parker's out for my little moment there. Josh Young, Christian Mena. Ooh, there we go. Just got to sometimes speak it into existence. This should be a holographic on the 1976 player icons. Francisco Lindor. Very cool. Nice one for the Mets there. That was in a trade, a double trade. Christian getting that one. Got Will Smith and Tyler Fitzgerald finishing that pack off. So there we go. Lindor's a stud. It's a cool card. Arenado, pink sparkle is nice. We'll put the big name parallels like this maybe together on the stage. Next pack up. Jacob Young, Colton Cowser on the Gold Cub, Amber Valdez, Joey Cantanillo, Luis Angel Acuna is a nice rookie card. Andres Chaparro, Chris Sale on the ERA leaders, and Drew Thorpe. Little base pack there. Second to last pack of Blaster number 2. Shane Baz on our green border. Heston Kjerstad, Ronel Blanco, Mitch Keller. Another 24 record breakers. Jose Miranda matches Major League Baseball record with a hit in 12 consecutive at-bats. Very cool. Taj Bradley, Hunter Green, Griffin Conine, rookie, and Randy Arozarena. All right, last pack out of our second blaster. Chapman, there's that Jackson Churio, 24 record breakers again, the 2020. Vaughn Grissom, Byron Buxton, Yandy Diaz, we've got a base chrome, Junior Caminero, all-time All-Stars of Mel Ott, and Isak Brady's. All right. Our last round of retail here. These are our last 3 fat packs. And not gonna lie, Heritage needs to step it up a little bit. Needs to step it up. We've got Byron Buxton, Yandy Diaz, Logan O'Hoppe, Jacob Hurtubise, Devin Williams, Jake Bloss, Gio Urshela, Kyler Montero, Brandon Marsh, Dylan Cruz, Ozzy Albies, Jay Xiong, Luis Heel, Will Wagner, Spencer Schwellenbach. We've got a base chrome, Brandon Marsh. Another base chrome fat pack here. We've got Bailey Ober, Jose Ramirez, Andrew Benintendi, and Vidal Brujo. Next fat pack. The Bakers, Dusty Baker and Darren Baker, father-son. Brian Bayo, River Ryan, Grant McCrae. AL stolen base leaders going to the Rays, Jose Caballero, 44. Isaac Paredes, Jack Flaherty, Blake Snell, all-time All-Stars of Bob Gibson. Zach Geloff, Jose Iglesias, Aroldis Chapman, or Adolis Garcia is completely wrong player. Mike Trout, wrong team even. Spencer Steer, Willie Castro. There's Drew Thorpe on the chrome. Kyle Schwarber. Shohei on the 24 record breakers. JT Ginn and Ariel Amador. Couple of base fat packs there. Let's hope our last fat pack is the best one out of the 8. Here we go. Well, at least we got the parallels. Got that going for us. Got Darren Baker, rookie, Casas, Salvi, Tatis. NL ERA leaders, Chris Sale again. Drew Thorpe. Normally on those two, if there's duplicates, I'll just kind of cycle them through all 3 guys. Drew Thorpe, Griffin Conine, Randy Rosarena, Mel Ott, all-time All-Stars. Chris Bryant, Jazz Chisholm, Joey Loperfido. It's a nice Jacob Wilson rookie card. Greg Jones and Reese Hines on the chrome refractor. Followed by Freddie Peralta on the Aqua Sparkle. And Ryan Helsley on the dark yellow. Gunnar Henderson, Jose Altuve, and Brian Reynolds. It's almost a color match with the City Connects there. That looks pretty cool. Anybody know anything about Reese Hines? Is he doing any good for the Reds? I don't really know anything about him. All right, next hanger up. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this base stack again. And here we go. We've got hanger number 5 coming up here. Second to last hanger. See what we've got. Kyler Montero, Brandon Marsh, Dylan Cruz, Anthony Santander, Verlander, John Reynolds, Matt and Jackson Holiday, Kevin Alcantara, Ellie De La Cruz, David Festa, Kyle Gibson, Mickey Moniak, Noelvi Marte, Carlos Correa, Junior Caminero, Curtis Mead, Gustavo Campero, Matt McLean, Royce Lewis, Josh Lowe, William Contreras, Luis Robert Jr., Reese Hoskins, Ty Madden, Luke Weaver, Yariel Rodriguez, Adley Rutschman, Brian King, E. Brian Hayes, Jonathan Classe. There we go. James Wood on the redefined insert. Our purple is Josh Hader with Nick Castellanos on our burgundy sparkle, and Josh Lowe on our base chrome. Tyler Glasnow. Sean says Yankees hits coming in. Calling the shots. So we've got one more hanger, 2 more blasters, and a mega box left for Heritage. Most definitely hoping we see some kind of a big hit out of any one of those remaining. Let's see what our last hanger has in store for us here. All right, Caden Dana, Levi Jordan, Tobias Myers, Sonny Gray, Christian Walker, Bo Naylor, Francisco Alvarez, Shane Boz, Kirsten Waldrop, KP, Jazz Chisholm, Joey Loperfido, Jacob Wilson, rookie, Greg Jones, father and son. That's the Clemens, Roger and Cody Clemens. Masataka Yoshida, Lucas Urkeg, Robert Suarez. We're seeing different names in this pack so far. RBI leaders for the American League going to the Yankees with Aaron Judge. There's Ian Happ, Andy Pages, Michael Conforto, and our second horizontal. So there's at least 2 horizontal leaders cards. This is AL wins leaders. Tariq Skubal leading it there with 18. One of the Tigers. Aaron Judge, Rhett Lauder, Joey Ortiz, Gold Cup. Mason Wynn, Gold Cup. Nolan Shonowell. Tyler Stevenson. Oh, there we go. Why is that one not backwards? Oh no. I assumed they would be backwards. Am I going to have to go back through and double check everything? I thought they'd be backwards. But I knew that that wasn't the base Jace Young card. We've got, can you see it? image, we've got the Jace Young image variation. Going to the Tigers. Was that Kyle? That is Kyle. Nice hit there for you, Kyle. Congrats on that. Behind that, we've got Yamamoto on the 76 player icons. Little line through the image there. Aaron Nola on the purple. Anthony Volpe on the burgundy sparkle. That's not too bad. Thomas JC rookie base chrome. Another nice one. And Jackson Merrill gold cup to finish off the hangers. That is an SP, high number SP. Very cool. So that last hanger was our best hanger for sure. Very nice. Congrats, Kyle. What's up, Layden? We had one giveaway earlier. It was courtesy of 505 memorabilia, but you did have to have a spot in the break to win a free spot, an additional free spot in the break. So as far as giveaways I have, I do not have any giveaways, just the break, and all spots are filled. We're in the middle of doing it, so no giveaways. Typically, I only do giveaways for the break participants. So with my breaks, I don't normally do like just additional giveaways for like viewers or anything, unless it's a special occasion or something. So that was a long way to answer your question. The short answer, no giveaways. But thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you being here. We'll go ahead and throw Anthony Volpe up there. Why not? There we go. We got a card for the hit cam. That's going on the hit cam. And Primo with the subscription. Thank you, Primo. I think that is delayed for some reason. He subscribed a few days ago, I think. But it does that sometimes. There we go. Jace Young. Our first big-ish hit of the break. Very nice. Like it. All right. Keep it going. Got 2 blasters and a mega left for Heritage. I don't know if this one's just overstuffed or slightly damaged, but let's see if that's a good sign. Little warpage on the top flap there. And I have a card. Well, everybody that these cards are for paid for their spot, so I'm sorry, Layden, but I don't have anything to just give you. Sorry, my friend. Stay tuned though if you subscribed. Look for future posts. I'll be doing more breaks. I do breaks all the time. And maybe in the next break I'll have a giveaway. You have to have a spot in the break to be entered in for the giveaway. So little stipulation there. But again, thanks for tuning in, hanging out with us. Appreciate you being here. I'm small time, unfortunately. I don't just have a lot of stuff to just give out. Got Yordan Alvarez on the green border. Crazy stuff. All right, we've got Jazz Chisholm. The base card. That's the base card. I feel like I need to go through all the rest of those. I just knew it on the Jace Young. I feel like I need to go through the other ones. I thought for sure they'd be flipped around. Nathan Evaldi, Geraldo Perdomo, Darren Baker. Got a through the years of Aaron Judge. NL wins leaders, Chris Sale for the 5th time, I think. And Nick Madrigal. What we think, guys? Jacob Wilson, Greg Jones, Josh Naylor, Tristan Casas, Salvi Perez. We've got a base chrome of Jake Eder. Javier Sanoja. First time seeing that one. And JP Crawford. What's up, Mark? How's it going? Are you just getting here? You are just getting here. You have the Twins. Twins are your team. We're still looking for our first big hit. I thought for sure in all of this heritage that we'd be doing a little bit better than we have, but at least we've got all these nice looking parallels. We've got Jacob Young on our next pink sparkle chrome. Jose Iglesias, Adolis Garcia, Pete Alonso, Pete Fairbanks, Tatis Jr., the Bakers again, father and son. Chris Speaker on the all-time All-Stars, and Alec Bohm. Next pack up. This is our second to last blaster, and then we have a mega box after this. So still some potential left to still get some more hits, but see what we can do here. We've got Mike Trout, Sam Alligari, Yosver Zulueta, Brian Bayo, River Ryan, and there's that AL NL championship card again. So whoever wins that one, the other one will get this one. How about that? Little consolation prize there. Dominic Fletcher and Isaac Collins. One gets the parallel, one gets the base. Dominic Fletcher again on our green border. Spencer Steer, Willie Castro, Freddie Peralta, Ivan Herrera. First time we've seen his, as I was saying it, and there we go. We got a hit. Not too shabby at all. We got Freddie Freeman on a game used, a nice gray, not white. And it's hard to tell, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look like it might be dirty? I might be just looking for something, but either way, nice game used patch on the Clubhouse collection for Freddie Freeman. Heck yeah, going to the Dodgers. That is 505 memorabilia. There we go. We'll get that sleeved up and on the hit cam. Gordon Graceffo and Caden Dana finishing it off. Very nice. That's the type of stuff we've been looking for. I think that'll probably fit in a normal sleeve. Probably right there. Perfect. All right. Chase Young has been replaced. Very nice. Congrats, 505. Update. Looking good. Here we go. No skunking, no dusting. We got you a nice hit. Second break in a row, by the way. Pretty sure. Caballero, Hernandez, All-Star, All-Star. Jose Ramirez, Grant McCray. AL stolen base leaders, Caballero. Otto Lopez on the base chrome. Levi Jordan and Tobias Myers. Made some ribs for dinner. Finally finished. Oh, finally finished the honeydews. Ribs sound amazing. Man, now that you say that, my stomach growls. I'm definitely hungry. All right, last pack of blaster number 3. And we have Eric Sabrowski, rookie pink sparkle chrome. Reese Hines, Andrew Benintendi, Vidal Brujan, Wilyer Abreu, Seth Lugo, upside down, notable Americans. Not sure how or why that happens. John James Audubon, LP in the house. What's up, LP? Got Sonny Gray and Christian Walker to finish that blaster off. Next blaster up. Last blaster. Another warp top. That last one was warp top, and we got the Freddie Freeman Clubhouse collection. So probably doesn't mean anything, but it's probably just all happenstance, I guess. But hey, baseball is a sport of superstition, and we're gonna roll with it. It's because the top was warped. There's KB leading this one off. All good things to come. Britton Doyle, Vladdy Jr., Brian Ramos, Bo Bichette, Kyle Tucker, and Jared Jones. Time to pull a big Christmas red ink auto. Rated Rips calling a shot. I love it. And I hope it happens. Another upside down for no reason. Brandon Marsh on the green border. There's Jazz. Joey Loperfido, Gleyber Torres, George Springer, Yuri Perez. Through the years of Griffey, second one of those we've seen. And here's a new one, 24 record breakers, Aaron Judge, fewest games to reach 300 career home runs. I'm definitely going for this whole set. Those are cool cards. I like them. Chris Sale, finishing off that pack. Let's get our green border here in a sleeve. Mr. Marsh. Next pack up. Jacob Wilson, Greg Jones, Gurriel Jr., Josh Rojas, Jordan Lawler, Jack Flaherty on the base chrome, Andy Banez, and Nick York. Run out of sleeves here in just a second. I looked like 3 different places today and nobody had any sleeves. I didn't realize I didn't have any in my drawer, or I would have ordered some from card shelves. So a little predicament that I got myself into, but I'll get some at the Walmart I know they'll be at. Anyways, just rambling. Vinny Pasquantino on the pink sparkle is pretty good. Jose Iglesias, Adolis Garcia, Lane Thomas, Francisco Alvarez, Aaron Schunk, Josh Smith, Joey Gallo, Austin Riley. Braylon says I pulled an on-card Noel from Heritage. Very nice. Got you an John Kinsey Noel real one auto. Heck yeah. Got a nice solid stack of chromes going on here. Can't complain about that. Yeah, congrats on that. That's a nice pull there, Braylon. Alright, we got Mike Trout, Hunter Biggie, Gilbert Diaz, Harrison Bader, Kobe Mayo rookie card, Spencer Arrighetti, Dylan Dingler, and Bryson Stott. Before I end the live stream, I'll look through all of the cards and make sure I didn't miss any kind of variations or those sorts of things. We found, for anybody that wasn't tuned in when it happened, I just knew that this wasn't the base Jace Young image, and it wasn't turned around backwards. So then I was like, are you serious? So I'm definitely going to have to look back through the stacks, huge stacks of base that are on the table, and see if there's anything else. So I'll do that before I end the live stream at the very end of the break. But there's a nice one going to Kyle with the giveaway spot on the Nationals. Dylan Cruz on the green border. Very nice. Spencer Steer, Willie Castro, Angel Martinez, Yohan Duran, Pedro Leon, O'Neal Cruz, James Wood, base rookie, and Tanner Houck. I stopped looking at the cartoon images a long time ago too, so there's a chance we've missed some cartoon variations. I'm not sure. Jose Caballero, Teoscar Hernandez, Curtis Mead, Trey Lipscomb, Connor Wong. We've got a base chrome of Blake Snell. Just realized I didn't sleeve that one up. Eduardo Henriquez and Hayden Birdsong. Where are we at? 920. Not too shabby. Let's get this guy on the stage. Definitely missing my my easy glides right now. All right, last pack of our last blaster. See how we go out with the blasters here. We went out good on the hangers. We got a refractor back there. All right, Grant Holmes on the pink, our last pink sparkle chrome. Reese Hines, Gustavo Campero, Matt McLean, Walter Pennington, Manny Machado, and Jordan Alvarez on the chrome refractor. I thought that was different. No, just refractor. Okay. So there we go. Jordan Alvarez, chrome refractor. Very nice. Chris Sale again on the NL wins leaders, and Nick Madrigal. Yeah, awesome Jace, says Cardaholic. That is a sweet image variation. It was our first hit cam card until we pulled the Freddy. All right. Mega box time. Before we get into some Bowman, let's get our stack of base out of the way because we're going to get another big stack of base out of here. A lot of cards in these mega boxes. Number 25 for Raleigh. Is that another one? Somebody said earlier. Okay, yeah. Somebody, you may have been finishing grilling or finishing your honeydews, but somebody updated us earlier to let us know. He is. You're gonna have to start calling him Big Thumper instead of Big Dumper. He's crushing the ball right now. All right, here we go. Mega box. This is my first time opening a mega box at all. Should be good, but this is a good thing about them. They are full of cards. Ton of cards coming out of here. We're just going to dump it all out. There we go. We're empty. Over there. There we have it. So let's take a look. Just because it's my first one, I haven't opened any yet. We looked the other day. We were working on filling the break, but just so nothing else for me, so that I know what we're looking for. We're gonna find. Ooh. I don't know how many come out of here, but these red parallels look so good. I might have to get more of these megas for. If I do heritage in future breaks, it's not going to be much. It's going to be like, I like doing these mixers, but I'd love for them to be a little more mixed than what we were able to do for this one, but there just wasn't a whole lot of options for retail anyways. But these red parallels out of these mega box do look sweet. So looking forward to pulling some of those. Hopefully we get some big names on those, but then our other exclusive parallel is the silver sparkle chromes. We'll definitely be getting some of those. Anything else? Autographs we know about, SPs we know about, variations, nicknames, and more. Okay. So at least exclusives, red and silver sparkle. We got it. All right, here we go. Mega number 1. And right off the bat, we've got a color match. Man, look at that. That looks so nice. Nick Martinez on the red parallel. Going to the Reds. Edwin Diaz, Max Scherzer, Jonathan India, Brooks Lee, Corbin Burns, Garrett Crochet, the Guerreros, father and son, and Kenley Jansen. Little ding on the corner there, unfortunately. All right, pack number 2. Turn sideways. I learned in pulling my redemption the other night that they look way different. So I'm just going to turn sideways to look for that, if nothing else. Andres Jimenez, Jeff McNeil, Cedric Mullins, Josh Hader, Porto, strikeout leaders, AL strikeout leaders with Scooble, Sean Manaea, and Josh Young. And we're going to fly through this. Only 8 cards per pack. I feel like we just breezed right through. Kevin Alcantara, Will Smith, Ozzy Albies. There's the base Chase Young. I knew that. I've seen it so much. Knew that one was the image variation. Lane Thomas, Francisco Alvarez, Vladdy Jr., and Brian Ramos. How we all doing? Mark C had ribs. What's everybody else eating for dinner? We got 9:30, 10:30 East Coast, 7:30 West Coast. Should be dinner time for just about everybody. I have not had any yet, so that'll be what I do when I'm done. But how do you guys say this guy's last name? Anybody? Marlins LP? Do you know? Lake Bashar? Bakar? I don't know. Anyways, our first silver sparkle. The Marlins rookie pitcher Lake. Edwin Uceta. Lawrence Butler. Yasmani Grandal. Danny Jansen, 24 record breaker again. Javier Assad. Connor Norby, rookie. Christian Mena and Joey Cantanillo. Space in here. Next back up, we've got Tyler Fitzgerald, ERA Chris Sale, Luis Hill, Will Wagner, Hunter Biggie, Yilber Diaz, Daniel Schneemann, rookie Chrome, and Yuri Perez. Looks like 13 in here, maybe. Did I lose you guys? There's nobody else eating dinner. Anybody know the numbers on these parallels? How many reds, how many silver sparkles we can expect out of the Mega? Blaster is 2 of each, green and pink. I don't know how it works for these. Love it if we got more than 2, though. Sweet. Ezekiel Tovar, Will Warren, Jaron Duran, Cole Reagans, Ryan Bliss, Roberto Clemente on the all-time All-Stars. Sorry about the bump there. Luis Angel Acuna and Taj Bradley. So I just realized earlier I said I thought that Will Wagner was the Yankees just because of this. Will Warren. I was getting my Wills mixed up. So answer that. Moving on. Jorge Polanco is our second silver sparkle chrome. And we've got a chrome refractor coming up as well. We've got Drew Thorpe, Griffin Conine, Spencer Schwellenbach, Angel Martinez, Yohan Duran, and Michael Conforto is our chrome refractor. Josh Rojas and Jordan Lawler. I thought I'd be fine on these top loaders. That the chromes go in nicely, but might run out of those too. But I do have some 55 pointers in there. Those will work. All right, red number 2. Color match again, somewhat. DJ Hers, rookie. Rookie red, very nice. Jake Bloss, Gio Urshela, Michael King, and that horizontal home run leaders again with Judge, Garcia, Jackson Jobe, Michael Harris, and Nico Cavadas. Cavadas. Here we go. Next pack up. Kyder Montero, Brandon Marsh, Swanson, Max Muncy, JT Real Muto, Walton Varsho. Got Eric Wegeman on our base chrome and Hunter Green. Watch half froze. Nope. We look fine. All right, here we go. Next pack up. Probably about 2/3 of the way through the mega. Randy. Mel Ott. Hunter Goodman. Curtis Mead. Gustavo Campero. Bailey Ober. Aaron Shunk. And Harrison Bader. All right, well, it's more than two. We've got a red Alex Bregman, Isak Paredes, Jack Flaherty, Juan Soto, Matt McLean, Royce Lewis. Okay. That should just be a holographic on the 25th anniversary. It was an autograph too. These can come autographed. I don't know if those are hobby only, but I would imagine it would say something about autograph back there too. So assuming a holographic rookie Connor Norby, that's what it is. That's a cool looking card though. Very cool. I'll sleeve that up here in just a second. It's got that 2023, I don't know what the original design is, but that 2023 Chrome Platinum anniversary, whatever you want to call it, look to it. Josh Smith and Kobe Mayo rookie card there. Very cool. I like that. Looks nice. And it's the holographic, so it gets a spot on the stage of Parallel. All right, 6 packs left. Here we go, finishing it off. Mackenzie Gore is our next silver sparkle on the chrome. There's a base Dylan Cruz, Elliot Ramos, Chris Sale on the strikeout leaders, Seth Brown, Brenton Doyle, notable Americans, Frederick Douglass, Byron Buxton, and Yandy Diaz. Let's go over here now. Right. We still rolling? We still good? Checking. Got Blake Snell, Spencer Horwitz, Corbin Carroll. This very first Corbin Carroll card we've seen. Josh Lowe, William Contreras, Jordan Alvarez on the player icons. Cool. Pedro Leon and O'Neal Cruz. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Hank Aaron, all-time all-star, silver sparkle chrome. Heck yeah, that is awesome. Nice one for Doc there. We've got Bob Gibson on the base, all-time all-star. Zach Geloff, Emmanuel Clase, Mark Vientos, Luis Robert, Pablo Lopez on our base chrome. Trey Lipscomb and Connor Wong. like that. Anthony Santander, Verlander, Porter Hodge, Jake Bekar, Gleyber Torres, George Springer, Logan O'Hoppe, and Jacob Hurtubise. That was a complete base pack there. Here we go, second to last pack. Ooh, here we go. Ending with a nice red, Jackson Holiday. That's a sweet looking card. Sean Reynolds and the holidays on the father and son. Jorge Polanco. Hank Aaron again. The base, all-time All-Stars. Gurriel Jr., Justin Steele, Devin Williams, and Ryan Helsley. That is a sweet card. See what we're going to do. So, I like that. 4 reds in the mega. Like that a lot. All right, last mega pack. I don't know. Let's see what we got. Luis Peralta, rookie. Kumar Rocker, rookie. Brandon Drury. Rhys Hoskins. Wilson Contreras. TJ Friedel. Walter Pennington. Manny Machado. We ended on a base pack. So there we go. There's our heritage. Somewhat filling the stage. We got a couple of solid cards out of those. I do need to look back through. Don't let me forget at the end. If you hang out till the end, don't let me forget. I need to look back through our stacks of base. Make sure I didn't miss any variations or anything. It is definitely possible. Alright, so not making the stage, but just to kind of show it out and highlight. That's our stack of chrome, base chrome and parallel chromes. So at least we got a lot of color and secondary hits, you can say. Our paper parallels sleeved up, not top loaded yet, but another nice solid stack there, so not too shabby. Now the star of the show, you could say, the highlight of the break. Time for some Bowman. Let's clean the stage off and hope for the best out of our Bowman blasters. Not gonna lie, little disappointed with all of that heritage. I thought for sure we would hit a little bit better than what we did. I don't like it when I feel let down in the breaks. I guess that's the nature of the game. Alright, let's get into these Bowman blasters. Hope for a little bit better. We've got 8 of them coming. Here's blaster number 1. Good luck, everybody. It's what Freeland's been waiting for. He is a big-time Bowman fan, as a lot of people are. I'm getting into it more and more. I traditionally haven't been since I got back in the hobby, but it is fun. It's fun to see what you can pull, especially if you like have a chase player or you choose a chase player. I don't ask for much, just a Caglione auto. Okay, see what we can do here, Smalls. I would love to pull something huge like that. Believe you me, that's my goal. I want to pull everybody a big hit for sure. All right, here we go. Let's see what we've got. We've got a Reptilian coming up here. Luis Robert, Chris Sale, Caden Dana rookie. We've got Bryce Rayner on the Greatness loading. I'm not familiar with him. I don't know anything about him. For the Tigers, I'm guessing he's a prospect. I don't see a rookie logo. Bryce Rayner. Pitcher for the Tigers, it looks like. Well, not a pitcher. He's wearing a helmet. Not an idiot. Shortstop. Oh, it's been a long day. All right, here we go. Kevin Castillo first. Esteban Gonzalez first. And Win Hu Pan first. Separate all the first and the prospects. There's a nice prospect. Walker Jenkins on the base chrome. And there's our first Bowman Chrome Reptilian, Thomas White. If I remember right, that's a good prospect. First to hit for the Marlins. Very nice. And veteran Del Marte, Kyle Tucker, William Contreras. So not too shabby. We'll put him in the good first stack, I guess. Maybe not quite good enough for the stage. Here we go. Pack number 2, blaster number 1. Freddie Freeman, Kumar Rocker, base rookie, Nolan Arenado. Here we go. Kumar Rocker on the Rockstar Rookies insert. It's a cool one. Got Jack Penny, first paper, Alejandro Rosario, and Jacob Bresnahan. Joe Stinson, I have no idea how you say that. Justin Sean, I don't know. There's a pitcher for the Springfield Cardinals, the Cardinals AA team, that has, like, his name's Eshawn, and it's IXAN. I'm wondering if that's maybe similar, but anyways, Garcia, first chrome. George Clausen, first chrome. Just make a stack of chromes there, I guess. Bryce Harper, Tatis Jr., and Mason Wynn. I don't know why this one feels different. Feels thicker. Zach Wheeler, Pete Alonso, Connor Norby, rookie. Chase Burns on the VIP insert. It's just a normal VIP, isn't it? I think so. Our first papers, Anderson Brito, Cobb Hightower, Zach Showalter. Seager King, Jeremy Cabrera, first chrome. Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cruz, rookie, and Yuri Perez. I don't know if I'm even looking for some. I do that, and I have no idea what I'm looking for. Junior Caminero, if you can even tell anything. There's Roki Sasaki, Adrian Del Castillo. And there's a nice Rookie of the Year favorites. Die cut, Kumar Rocker. Very cool. Our first paper, Kadeem Diao. Kadeem Diao, maybe? Robert Kalaz prospect, and a first of Dylan Bean. Got Hagen Smith and Christian Moore on our chromes. Cole Reagans, John Kinsey Noel, and Drew Thorpe. Your step cousin, who? The name I was butchering? Who's your step cousin? That's crazy. Oh, Adrian Del Castillo. Very cool. No idea where that card was, but right on. Are you collecting the cards? Are you looking for anything special? That's pretty awesome. Kirsten Waldrop and Rhett Lauder rookies. Shea Whitcomb rookie. It's a top 100. Number 28 for Robert Kalaz. Aaron Estrada first. Max Clark. And Jonaker Ugarte first. Got a first chrome of Sammy Stafura and Jared Sundstrom. Kevin Alcantara, Ronald Acuna Jr. and Jacob Wilson on the base cards. Stepdad's nephew. Heck yeah, that is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever been related to a pro athlete that I know of anyways. All right, there we go. Brooksley rookie card in Heritage and in Bowman. He's in the City Connect uni. Paul Skeens, Tyler Locklear rookie, Bo Bichette. First paper of, we're just going to say Garcia, Bryce Rayner, and Christian Campbell. Zaire Hope and Franklin Arias on the chrome. And first chrome, we've got David Festa, Trey Turner, and Jung-Hoo Lee. So nothing doing really in our first Bowman Blaster. See if we can pick it up in Blaster number 2. Picked up his SSP. We'll be grabbing his black in Series 2. Very nice. Maybe the Golden Mirror. That would be a cool one to get to. All right, Blaster 2, pack number 1. Hopefully it just gets better and better as we go along. We've got Jackson Churio, Nick York rookie, Corey Seager, Greatness loading of Walker Jenkins, Kellen Lindsay, Matt Wilkinson on the first paper, Aiden Miller, Victor Rodriguez on the first chrome, and Luke Sennard on our first Bowman Chrome Reptilian. Shane McClanahan, Matt Olson, and Adley Rutschman. LP living that blabbing about slab and grind. The SSPs and the blacks. He's all about that blabbing life, huh? Willie Adamas, Vladdy Jr. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Man, I had no idea that an autograph would be the third card in the stack. But there we go. That's what we're looking for. Doc, right on time, right on cue. How about that? There you go, Doc. It's just a first Bowman paper with an auto on it of a top prospect. Slade Caldwell. First Bowman paper auto. Yeah. I'm sleeving some of these guys. That's gotta go. That is nice. Yeah, that's one of the names. One of the top names we're looking for. Congrats, Doc. That's a great hit. Love it. All right, let's get Freddie out of the way here. Man, I was dying for something like that to get pulled. So glad it did. Let's keep it going. We've got, what, 6 more? 6 more after this one. There's still chances for more. Still chances for more. Let's see what we can do. I want to see some more color. Maybe some color autos. Keep it going. Reese Hines on the Rockstar rookies. Rafael Flores first. Giancarlos Lara first. And Cole Fontanelle first. Very cool. There's Tink Hintz on the chrome and Romero Sanabria on the first chrome. Luis Angel Acuna rookie, Matt Chapman and Sajaci rookie. Next pack up. Man, I feel like I need to open these turned upside down maybe if they're early on and at the top of the pack. That's crazy. There's Altuve, Adiel Amador, Luis Robert, Walker Jenkins on the VIP. Ichiro Kano Hernandez first, Chin-Wei Lin, and Jackson Humphreys. Got a first chrome of E. Smith Pineda, Max Clark, prospect chrome, Randy, Will Smith, and Juan Soto. Good stuff, man. I was waiting for that. Very glad we pulled a good card like that. Who we got? Maybe a Rookie of the Year favorites again. Chris Sale, Caden Dana, Freddie Freeman, and that's what it is. Nick York. Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. Esteban Mejia, Bishop Letson, and Chase Mobley on our first papers. Excuse me. Sung Che Chang on our first chrome, and Blake Walters, first chrome. Wellenbach, Del Marte, Kyle Tucker. 2 packs left. Blaster number 2. Kumar Rocker, Nolan Arenado, Zach Wheeler. Tyron Lorenzo. I have no idea how you say his name, but it's got to be one of those. Number 63 on the top 100. Kevin McGonigal, Jared Sundstrom, and Barry Rodriguez, first papers. Leo DeVries, and there's Thomas White again on our chromes. Contreras, Harper, Tatis. Last pack of blaster number 2. Pete Alonso, Connor Norby rookie, Junior Caminero, Roki Sasaki. Got Lucas Ramirez first, Christian Moore, and Chase Burns. First chrome of Ismael Javier and Humberto Cruz. A couple of Padre first chromes. Mason Wynn, Wyatt Langford, and Dylan Cruz on the rookie card. Blaster number 2 was very nice. Love to see it. Keep it going. Blaster number 3 of 8 coming up. Pad on here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, all right. Let's try flipped over just in case that's how it falls. I want to hit the hit right up front like that. Save it for the end. See if it makes a difference. Here we go. Blaster number 3. Dylan Cruz, Yuri Perez, Cole Reagans. Greatness loading of Hagen Smith. Sebastian Walcott, Fabian Lopez, Blake Walters. Zaire Hope and Reptilian. Eduardo Quintero. First Chrome. Chris Sale, Caden Dana, and Freddie Fermin. So are all of the Reptilians a first Bowman? I think every single Reptilian that I've seen or like pulled from what I've opened so far have been first. Is that how they fall? Like only the first Bowman Chromes can have Reptilian parallels? I have no idea, but let me know if you know. Might have something here. Oh, it's one of the card shop cards. Okay. I was like, wait, what is all that color? Tatis, Mason Wynn, and Wyatt Langford. And there we go. JJ Weatherholt. Fairweather Collectibles. Braylon says no, so it can be just regular prospect cards. And maybe others, I don't know. I like that one. Very cool. Got Cam Smith, E. Smith Pineda, and Romero Sanabria. Jared Sundstrom and Franklin Arias on the first Chromes. Jose Altuve, Adiel Amador, Luis Robert Jr. Thank you, Brandon. Wasn't sure, but that's all I've seen so far. Every Reptilian I've pulled has been a first. Kyle Tucker, William Contreras, Bryce Harper. And there's Lorenzo again, number 63, top 100. Braden Montgomery, Josue Briseno, and Yumin Lin on the first. Prospects and first, so just prospects basically. All prospects possible. Thank you, good to know. Hagen Smith and Sammy Stafura on our Chromes. Corey Seager, Willie Adames, Vladdy Jr. Halfway through blaster number 3. Are we gonna find some color? Got a Rookie of the Year favorites here. Juan Soto, Schwellenbach, Ketel Marte. Ooh, that's a good one. Roki Sasaki on the Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. Marcos Torres, Nabel Mariano, Luis Marejo, first papers. Jeremy Cabrera and Christian Moore on the Chromes. Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Churio, and Nick York. Finish that one off. 2 packs left. Keep it moving here. Thomas Sajaci starting it off. Randy Rosarena. There's Will Smith. VIP of Bryce Eldridge. Got Nick Kurtz. Kyle DeBar's first. And Seager King. Garcia first Chrome. Seager King Chrome. Mike Trout. Tristan Casas. Emmanuel Clase. And here we go. Last pack of blaster number 3. Number 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, man. Still looking for some color. Where's all the color? Luis Angel Acuna. Matt Chapman. We got another auto. Marlins. There we go. We're turning them all upside down from now on. They're all going upside down. I like that. Dylan Cruz on the Rockstar Rookies. That's a cool one. I haven't seen that one yet. Carson Benji. I don't know. Jesus Mate, first paper. And D'Angelo Ortiz, David Ortiz, son there. One of the two in the product. We've got Walker Jenkins and George Clausen. First chrome. Yamamoto, Ezekiel Tovar, Jackson Holiday. Ooh, Tommy White on the first chrome auto. Let's see if it's a first. It is a first. It is a pitcher. Should we cheat a little bit? Good guess, Smalls. Oh, but look at that line. Oh, no. Why do you do that to us? Man. The line from top to bottom. Who had the Marlins? Bradley. Ah, awesome card. One of the top prospects that we're looking for. Well, we could do without that big old freaking scratch. It literally goes down to the logo. Trying to light it up so you can see. Man. Anyways, it goes to like about right there. It ends like right there. I can't do much harm to it. I didn't expect for it to wipe off, but it's in there. Let me know if you need like the code, the box, a wrapper, like all that stuff. Man. Hate that. Why they gotta do that to us? It's still really cool either way, but man. No scratches. Nice on-card, first Bowman Chrome, top player. Still gonna sleeve it and everything, top load it. And it's going on the hit cam. It is a nice hit. But you're gonna have to send that one in. Yeah, still an auto, still a cool pool, but do you need stuff to send it in? I can get you like the code and the wrapper to send, like whatever you need. Let me know if you need it. Have you opened up some stuff on your own? I know you have. So if you just want to use from what you have opened, happy to help. If I need to help, just let me know. There we go. Cool hit. Man, we could do without the scratch. Come on, Bowman. Come on, Tops. Fanatics, whoever's in charge there. But we'll take it. You'll get something back for it. It's still good. Still a good card to pull. Okay, you've got what you need. All right, good deal. It's still a good card. You'll get something. You'll just have to show us all what you get as the replacement, because that's definitely worth sending in. Either way, it's going to be worth it in the end. So congrats, Mr. Fisher, on the hit. Love to see it. 3 blasters, 2 autos. We're making a good pace here. I like the way it's going. We just need to... I would love to start seeing some color thrown in there as well. See some color mixed in. All right, here we go. Blaster number 4 underway. Zach Neto, Lindor, Manny Machado. Bryce Eldridge on the greatness loading insert. James Tibbs, Janzel, Luis, O'Neill Perez. Man, these prospect names are interesting, sometimes hard, but sometimes fun to learn. Winston Santos, first Chrome. And another first Bowman Reptilian, Josh Noth. Kobe Mayo rookie, Devers, and Riley Green. Jose Ramirez, Cody Bellinger, Ozzy Albies. We've got, there's a cool one. Charlie Condon on Condon's Colorado Card Cave. I like it. Andrew Morris first, Ashley Andujar, and JJ Weatherholt. All on the first. We've got, there we go, Jack Caglione sighting. And a first, Chrome, O'Neill Perez. Imanaga, Austin Riley, Lawrence Butler. Tomoyuki Sugano, rookie. Ben Rice. Jordan Alvarez. We've got Leo DeVries on the top 100, number 20. Corey Lewis first. Charlie Condon, base, first. Hagen Smith. Corey Lewis, first Chrome. Lucas Ramirez, first Chrome. Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Jackson Jobe, rookie. Jung-Hoo Lee, Marcus Semien, James Wood, rookie. Adiel Amador on our Rookie of the Year favorites, die cut. Cam Caminetti, Eduardo Quintero, and Mitch Jebb. Kevin McGonigal on the first Chrome, very nice. And JJ Weatherman, that's a good first Chrome duo out of one pack. Like that. Tyler Locklear, Bo Bichette, and Carlos Correa. Very nice. All right, second to last pack for Blaster number 4. I keep cheating, even though I shouldn't. Let's just be surprised. Jacob Wilson, rookie. David Festa, rookie. Trey Turner, Max Clark on the VIP insert. Jose Perdomo, Ingelf, I don't know, Urena, Leo DeVries, Esteban Mejia, first Chrome, and Bishop Letson. Shea Whitcomb, Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens. Last pack. I wanted to not cheat, but it slid off of there. And that's a Chrome. Let's put that to the back. All right, we've got a green Chrome coming up here of some sort. John Kinsey Noel. There you go, Rated Rips. I don't think it is what you're asking for, but it's at least John Kinsey Noel on the Rockstar Rookies. That's a cool card. I like that insert. We've got Walker Jenkins, Johnny Level, first paper, and Arun Escobar. Kevin Castillo, first Chrome, and Nick Kurtz. Adrian Del Castillo. That's your guy there, LP. Okay. Oh no, I don't know what I was thinking. Never mind. Kirsten Waldrop, Rhett Lauder, Kevin Alcantara, Ronald Acuna Jr., and we're covering up a first. No way. No way. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? They upgraded it for us. All in one break there. Bradley, what the heck? That's insane. Heck yeah. Mr. Fisher with the instant upgrade. Screw tops. I got your replacement right here. No need to send it in. D-Lo's on it. That's crazy. How does that happen? That is insane. You love to see it. First Bowman Chrome on-card auto. Thomas White. 63 of 99 on the green auto. Heck yeah. That's insane. Love it. I don't know. I'm anal about centering the cards inside of the top. Is anybody else like that? Like, I want it to look nice and centered and clean. That spec is on the inside, unfortunately. Thomas White. First Bowman Chrome Auto. Green parallel. Looking nice. Going to Bradley Fisher. Doubling up on the Thomas White autos. We've got a base chrome and a green chrome. Halfway point, guys. 4 blasters in. We've hit 3 autos. I asked for a little bit better. Give me some color. And we upgraded to color. What we're going to ask for, don't get too greedy. We don't got to jump straight to superfractors. But no, those were not both. Yeah, this was blaster number 3. That was blaster number 4. So back-to-back blasters. That's insane. Very awesome. And everybody else is saying, come on, Mr. Fisher. Share the hits a little bit here. All right, here we go. Halfway point with the blasters, the Bowman blasters. We are on blaster number 5. Keep it going. Same start. Zach Neto was our first card of the last blaster. Connor Griffin, Greatness Loading. Ricardo Yan, Hayden Alvarez, and Cole Fontenelle. All first papers. Paper first. Have I been saying that backwards the whole time? Excuse me. Aaron Estrada, first chrome. Chrome first. Jose Varela on the first Bowman Reptilian. Shohei Ohtani, Jackson Jobe, and Shota Imanaga. Check this out. We've got 5 Reptilians, 1 per blaster. All 5 are first Bowman. See if we can keep that streak going for all 8 blasters. Alright. Next back, Yordan Alvarez, Jose Ramirez, Cody Bellinger, Ozzy Albies. Got a first paper first, Jonathan Long. Now I'm questioning how I should say that. Yancel Villarroel. That's a fun one. I like that one. Aiden Miller. Gotta roll those R's. Braden Montgomery and Luis Marejo on the first chrome. Bo Bichette, Carlos Correa, Mookie Betts. Villarroel. That's fun. We got James Wood, rookie. Tomoyuki Hugano. I'm going to mess that one up every time. Ben Rice. Steger King, number 73 on the top 100. Drew Jones. First, Will Simpson. Javier Mogollon. First. Ashley Andujar. Ooh, there we go. There we go. We're picking it up a little bit. Hey. Sorry, guys. Sometimes the hits just go to one or two guys. Got Slade Caldwell on the first Bowman paper auto. We got double Thomas White autos. We hit a parallel reptilian and a Slade Caldwell again. Going to Doc. See if we can pick that up. 79 of 99. Those look sweet. Slade Caldwell, green reptilian. And for those that know, Justice, my oldest son, 19. 18, going on 19. I think he's almost 19. Look at me, old man dad. Anyways, he went and got a new tattoo today. So he may come in. They might be home. The dogs are barking. He may come in and want to show off his tattoo. I'm sure he'll want me to see it, and I doubt he'll want to wait. So we may get interrupted to see Justice's new tattoo. But look at that. Slade Caldwell, green reptilian to 99. I don't think it's going to unseat Thomas White, green, first chrome auto. But it's going on the stage for sure. Congrats, Doc. Another Slade Caldwell hit. We've got Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens, Tyler Locklear to finish that pack off. Keep the color coming. Auto in every box. And at some point, a huge hit. Almost a huge hit. Huge hit. Trey Turner, Jung-Hoo Lee, Marcus Simeon, Kobe Mayo on the Rookie of the Year favorites, die cut. Emil Morales, Victor Rodriguez, Cody Freeman, Andrew Morris, and Owen Wild on the first Bowman Chromes. Hurston Waldrop, Rhett Lauder, Jay Wickham. What is going on here? That one wanted to be stubborn. All right, here we go. Second to last pack, we've got Ronald Acuna Jr., Jacob Wilson, David Festa, JJ Weatherholt on the VIP insert, Christian Moore, David Ortiz Jr., first Bowman paper, Franklin Arias, first, Matt Wilkinson on the first chrome, and Charlie Condon on the first chrome. Junior Caminero, Roki Sasaki rookie, and Adrian Del Castillo. All right, last pack. Blaster number 5. Can we keep the streak going? Not going to cheat. Let's just get to it. John Kinsey Noel, Drew Thorpe, Kevin Alcantara. I don't think it's going to keep going. Trey Sweeney on the Rockstar rookies. I think if we had something, it would have been right there. Jared Sundstrom, Lucas Ramirez, Connor Griffin. First chrome, Eduardo Quintero and Slade Caldwell. You've got a solid Slade Caldwell rainbow started in this break alone here, Doc. Zach Wheeler, Pete Alonso, and Connor Norby. So we did get some color. Somewhat of a hit, I guess. It was the Slade Caldwell green reptilian. But the first Bowman reptilian trend continued with that one. I think we got a base and the green in that. All right, 3 blasters left. This is 6 of 8. We are coming down to the end, winding it down here. Thank you guys all once again for getting in, especially today. Started out with, I think, like 13 spots. Went down to 12, and then before we knew it, it was filled. So you guys always coming in clutch. Coming in strong, getting it filled so we can get her done. Heritage let us down a little bit, but Bowman is making up for it. It's been pretty great. And looking forward to the next break. I don't have a plan yet. I'll be putting one together and getting it posted, so be on the lookout. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you're following me on social media. Again, if you want to, or if somebody wants to, do exclamation IG and hit enter in the chat for me. That will pop up a link. I have an Instagram chat group for the breaks. It's really just a chat group just for chatting, but it is one of the places that I post updates and information and new breaks and all that stuff. One of the first places I do all that, so it's a good place to be, especially if you're on Instagram. Why not join in on the group? It's open to anybody that wants to join in on it. And we got 3 chromes that time. Braden Montgomery, Aaron Estrada, Rune Escobar. I think they're all space chromes. Interesting. But would love to see that group growing. It's just a chat group, but it's not only for me to post stuff in. It's everybody shares information, new releases, you know, your pulls if you do PC riffs, anything like that. My headphones died on me. I'll switch them after this. Jackson Churio, Nick York, Corey Seager. We've got Nick Kurtz on the top 100, number 32. Ashley Andahar, James Tibbs, and Caleb Lomavita. Ashley, oh, we got more color. I like where we're headed here. Finishing pretty decently strong, I would say. We've got Juan Soto, Spencer Swellenbach, Cattell Marte. Behind the base first Bowman Chrome of Ashley Andahar. All right. No offense, Bradley, Mr. Fisher, but I did not want to see Thomas White mid-delivery at the top of this card. We've got a Rangers first Bowman. Looks like maybe a fuchsia chrome. Not an auto, but nice hit. Fuchsia chrome to 199. First Bowman chrome. We love the first Bowman hits. Going to Lucky Peter. Marcos Torres. First Bowman fuchsia to 199. Congrats, LP. Did the music stop on you guys? I'll fix it. I hear nothing now, so let me fix that for you. Get this sleeved up real quick. So that's mid-pack, unless they switched up the collation on us. Could still have something sitting right down there. That was in the normal chrome spot, too. Maybe just a little bonus extra parallel for us here. We will take the first chrome color. Love to see that. All right, let me swap out headphones here. Start your music back up first. One moment. Sorry for the interruption. %. What the heck? They were plugged in forever. Oh, okay, now it says 100. All right, you guys hearing music now? Should be back up. Somebody give me a thumbs up in the chat if you hear music or a music emoji. Spam any emoji you want, make them fly across the screen. One way or another, let me know you're hearing music again. It looks like it's working. It should be working good. All right, Tristan Casas, Manuel Clase, Bobby Wood Jr., Thomas Sajaci on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Mr. Fisher with a simple yes. I guess that works too. Charlie Condon, Andrew Morris, Walker Janik, Andrew Morris, and Emil Morales. On our chromes, we've got Sajaci, Randy Rosarena, and Will Smith. Thank you, sir. Ezekiel Tovar, Jackson Holiday, Mike Trout, Connor Griffin on the VIP, Eduardo Quintero first, Corey Lewis. I was like, there's one more card back there. Conrad Kaysen, Matt Wilkinson first chrome again, and Charlie Condon. I think those two might always be paired together. We've got Adley Rutschman, Luis Angel Acuna, Matt Chapman. I would say any Yankees hits? Cam card. Did I miss a Cam hit? What are you talking? Oh, the hit Cam. I'm an idiot. You're an Astros fan, and I've got like players on the mind. I read that as sick hit Cam card. And I'm thinking Cam Smith because you're an Astros. But you're saying hit Cam card. I'm an idiot. Sorry. I'm with it. Why is my iTunes cutting out? What is happening? Oh, it's there. Okay. Getting trolled by the music. Yeah. Anyway, so we hit the Thomas White base auto. It's got a huge scratch down it. And basically, Bradley Fisher doesn't need to send it back. I mean, I would go ahead and send it back, but I just went ahead and replaced it for him right away in the next blaster with the green chrome first auto for Thomas White. So that was pretty crazy, but it is a sick hit. You are correct. Big Cam Smith and Cam Caminetti fan. Very cool. All right, CJ Abrams, River Ryan, Yamamoto. There we go. Thomas Sajaci at the base. Why is it upside down? No reason. Okay. Sajaci on the Rockstar rookies. Urena. There you go. Cam Caminetti. and O'Neal Perez on our paper. First chrome of Eduardo Quintero and Yancel Luis. There we go. Jackson Merrill, Shane McClanahan, and Matt Olson. All right, here we go. Down to this. Will we get anything else? Last time we got that, and we didn't get it. We got an insert in our what has been the hit pack. This blaster, we hit that in the chrome spot. In one of the backpacks. This is technically the top pack. So let's see if we still get anything on top of that, or if you get color. Looks like another insert, so maybe we figured that out. Brian Reynolds, Logan Gilbert, Jacob deGrom, and James Wood on the greatness loading. It's changed. Our reptilian was in the first pack, which was the bottom pack. This is the top pack. Anyways, Johnny Lavelle, Jose Perdomo, and JJ Weatherholt. Carson Bang. Arun Estrada, keeping the first Bowman reptilian trend going. Every reptilian we pulled, base or parallel, has been a first Bowman. Love to see that. Corbin Carroll, Freak Scooble, Aaron Judge. That does it for blaster number 5. Sorry, that was blaster number 6. Blaster number 7. Coming up. When you're doing 8, easy to lose track. Hey. Second to last blaster, and then of the break. 2 more. This one and 1 more. And that's the break. Wrapping it up. Here we go. Blaster number 7. Yordan Alvarez, Jose Ramirez, Cody Bellinger, Christian Moore, greatness loading, Victor Rodriguez, Drew Jones, and Javier Mogollon on the paper. Jackson Humphreys, first chrome, and oh, come on, Carson. He ended our streak. Prospect reptilian, Carson Bangy. I don't know. Brooks Lee, Paul Skeens, and Tyler Locklear. I don't know where Jackson came from. I just made that up. We've got Marcus Simeon, James Wood, Sugano, Ben Rice, David Ortiz Jr., Emil Morales, and Cody Freeman on our paper. Nate Nankill, first chrome. First time seeing that one. David Ortiz Jr. on the first chrome. Kirsten Waldrop, Red Lauder, and Shea Whitcomb. Keep bumping the mic. Let's raise it up a little bit. All right, now, I mean, 7 going into 8. We can ask for a superfractor now. David Festa, Trey Turner, Jung-Hoo Lee, Max Clark, number 6 on the top 100. Lucas Ramirez first, Christian Moore, and Franklin Arias first. First chrome, Peyton Eales? No idea. Cade Horton, Junior Caminero, Roki Sasaki, and Adrian Del Castillo. Are you guys home? I heard the dogs barking a lot, and I wondered. Justice wants to come show off his tattoo. He can. I would imagine you guys are home by now. Kevin Alcantara, Ronald Acuna Jr., Jacob Wilson. We've got Kumar Rocker. I think this is our second Kumar Rocker, if I'm not mistaken. Rookie of the Year favorites. Kevin McGonigal first, Jared Sundstrom, and Connor Griffin. New names are starting to be as hard as hot. Yeah, you're not lying. Aiden Miller, Malcolm Moore. There's one I'm not even going to try to say. Actually, maybe two that I'm not even going to try to say. Zach Wheeler, Pete Alonso, and Connor Norby. We come to them, I'll point them out. But yeah, there's definitely two that I'm not even trying. Tried to make Logan try last night on one of them, and I was like, I'm just kidding. You don't have to actually try. Cole Reagans, John Kinsey Noel, Drew Thorpe, Charlie Condon on the VIP, Esteban Mejia, Bishop Letson, and George Clausen, first papers. James Tibbs the third, and there's a fun one for you. Speaking of, that one's not too hard though. Ron Yerber, Montia. Gotta be different, I guess. More and more different as the years go by. All right, here we go. See if we've got anything in here. This may have been a base blaster. Wyatt Langford, Dylan Cruz rookie, Yuri Perez, and it seems to have been James Wood on the Rockstar rookies. Ichiro Kano Hernandez, Chin Wade Lin, and Braylon Payne. Josue Briseno, Asbel Gonzalez on our first chromes. Luis Robert, Chris Sale, and Caden Dana. If you must try for the young one, come on, dude, I need some hits. Should have kept the third spot. Hey, you got a nice Freddie Freeman game used relic out of the Heritage. I don't know, who else do you have? Cubs and Dodgers. I mean, that's a pretty solid hit. All right, here we go. Last blaster. See if we can end really, really, really strong. But either way, good luck, everybody, as we finish it off here. Here we go. We'll get back into normal breaks after this one with some hobby product. Still doing mixers, but there will definitely be hobby involved. Get some guaranteed stuff going on here. Even though, I mean, this one definitely produced, especially out of the Bowman, which I expected with Bowman blasters. That's kind of how it is. Trey Turner, Jung-Hoo Lee, Marcus Simeon. We've got greatness loading of Kyle Teal now in the majors. Got called up. Pretty cool. Ashley Andujar, James Tibbs the third, Hagen Smith on our paper, Jesus Lopez, and our last two blasters had to ruin it for us. Paulino Santana, Prospect Reptilian, Adrian Del Castillo, Kirsten Waldrop, and Rhett Lauder. But yeah, the next break, we'll definitely be back to some hobby product included. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Probably a little more enticing than what this one and the previous one were. But you guys let me know, I guess. But I prefer, as the one hosting the breaks, the one opening the packs, and, you know, doing all this. It's just more fun to me for it to be a mixture of different products rather than all one thing. To me, that gets boring, especially when you're one opening it to open the same thing over and over and over and over and have a huge stack of all the same stuff. I much more highly enjoy the mixer breaks. So that's what I prefer doing. That's what I prefer putting on for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying that. But we're going to be returning to that for the next one. It'll be another mixer, but with some hobby product. There's Charlie Condon first, Andrew Morris, Mitch Jebb. Sean likes mixers. I feel like most people probably do. Yancel Villarroel, my new favorite Bowman name. First Chrome, and JJ Weatherholt, first Chrome. Connor Norby, Junior Caminero, Roki Sasaki. But I'll put another one together as soon as I can. Just be on the lookout for the announcement whenever I have it ready to go. I will definitely get the word out and let you guys know. We've got Cole Reagans, John Kinsey Noel, Drew Thorpe, Robert Kalaz on the top 100, number 28. Eduardo Quintero, Corey Lewis, Leo DeVries, Ichiro Kano Hernandez, and Walker Janik, first Chromes. Arenado, Zach Wheeler, Pete Alonso, rounding that one out. I'm anxious to get my Series 2 hobby box. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Series 2. I've heard a lot of people say it's going to suck and all that, which we heard about Series 1, and I felt like it was pretty good. You know, I don't know. I find myself to feel differently about stuff than what is maybe the common take. I don't know the right thing I'm looking for to say, but I think Series 2 is going to be good. It looks decent to me. I mean, the rookie checklist doesn't look horrible like I've heard so many people say it sucks. It doesn't look that bad to me. I mean, we've had some flagship releases where there was like one or two somewhat decent rookies in them. And this Series 2 release has at least a handful of good rookie names in it. So I don't know what everybody's talking about. But Jace Young on the Rookie of the Year favorites die cut. There's one of them. In Health. It's Urena for me. That's all I'm saying. Cam Caminiti. Aruna Escobar. Drew Jones, Chrome. Nick Kurtz, Chrome. Caden Dana. Freddie Freeman. Kumar Rocker. Walker Janik. Might be an all-star or September call-up. He's been hot to start the year. Nice. Second to last pack. Coming down to the very end, we've got Bryce Harper, Fernando Tatis Jr., Mason Wynn, Aiden Miller on the VIP, Johnny, I want to say Lavelle, but I feel like there'd be two L's if it was Lavelle. I don't know. I'm going to have to look it up so I know for sure. I don't know. For some reason, I'm anal about that. I want to be saying the names right. Johnny, Lavelle, or Level. Jose Perdomo, and Pablo Guerrero. Fernando Cruz and Fabian Lopez on the first. Adiel Amador, Luis Robert, Chris Sale. And it all comes down to this. Last pack of the break. Thank you guys once again. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. I feel like we pulled some pretty good stuff. I don't feel like we're going to end on a bang, though, unfortunately. Unless, yep, I think we're basing it out for these last two. Ketel Marte, Kyle Tucker, William Contreras, and there we go. Luis Angel Acuna on the Rockstar Rookies. Steven Echevarria, first paper, Walker Jenkins, and Winston Santos. 101 Super incoming. I like where your head's at, but I don't think it's happening. Winston Santos, Mitch Jebb, first Chromes. Willie Adames, Vladdy Jr., and Jose Altuve wraps it up. So that does it. Let me get this base Bowman out of the way. We'll take a look at our secondary stacks of Bowman here. And I still, for those that want to stick around, I'm going to look through all of the heritage to make sure we didn't miss any variations and stuff like that, because I assumed they would be turned around, and when we found the Jace Young, it wasn't turned around, so realized should have been checking all along. So I'm going to double check all of those before ending the live stream. But thank you as well if you're not going to stick around for that. We'll do a recap here before we check into those as well. But here's our Bowman inserts. Nice healthy stack of those. Our reptilians, base reptilians, a lot of firsts in there. Here we go. Let's do a highlight reel. Starting, we'll go top to bottom. Let's go from beginning of the break to the end. We've got Jackson Jobe on the Burgundy Sparkle Chrome. Pete Crow Armstrong on the Chrome Refractor. Michael Harris II, Chrome Refractor. Need to random this off. It's going to go to either the Yankees or the Dodgers spot. Aqua Sparkle Chrome AL/NL Championship. We'll have to, I'm going to do that here in just a second. Nolan Arenado on the Pink Sparkle Chrome, and Luis Robert. Couple of big names on some pink sparkles there. Got a couple of the holographic parallels on some inserts. Francisco Lindor on the, what's this called again? Player Icons insert, holographic parallel. Anthony Volpe was one of our Burgundy Sparkle Chromes out of the hangers. And our first hit cam card, Jace Young on the image variation. It's a sweet looking card. Nice hit for the Tigers. Nice Dylan Cruz rookie parallel, the green border parallel. Then we've got a Yordan Alvarez Chrome Refractor. Connor Norby on the holographic 25th anniversary. Nice rookie parallel there as well. Out of the mega box, we've got Hank Aaron on the Silver Sparkle Chrome all-time All-Stars insert. Also out of the mega box, a red parallel Jackson Holidays, sweet looking card. Love that red. And we've got Freddie Freeman. This was out of a blaster. Freddie Freeman game used Clubhouse Collection relic. Nice gray patch there. And our Bowman hits. We've got Slade Caldwell, first Bowman paper auto. Very nice. The first Thomas White, first Bowman Chrome, base Chrome auto. Slade Caldwell again on the green reptilian. That's to 99. And we've got Marcos Torres on the first Bowman Chrome fuchsia to 199. And the instant replacement for the scratched base Chrome auto. We've got the Thomas White first Bowman Chrome green auto to 99. Nice hit there, going to Bradley Fisher. And that is the break. Congrats everybody on your hits. Thank you once again for getting in on it, helping get it filled and supporting the breaks. Let me share my screen and random that off for you guys real quick. After I get the right window opened up anyways. All right, so that was Sean and 505. All right, nice, easy, random, 2 names. And we'll stick with more than 3, so 4 or higher. Oh man, making us work for it. 11 times for 2 names. Here we go. Top name wins the card. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and last time, 11. Sean is the winner. Can you even see that? Sean is the winner. Congratulations, Sean. So you get the Aqua Sparkle. I'm not even on that anymore. Let me see. We did pull the base as well. So Sean will get the Aqua Sparkle. And 505 will get the base. So that takes care of that. For anybody that wants to stick around, I'm going to go through all this Heritage base and see if we hit anything else. We've got 3 stacks that are about, I guess maybe down here, like that tall. So it's going to take a minute. If you're dipping out, thank you once again. Appreciate you guys. And we're just going to be looking at the back of cards from here on out. So here we go. Just a quick, we're looking for upside down bats and little tiny words right by the baseball there. That is all we're looking for. My focus is going to be on here, so I will not be doing hardly any talking at all. So I completely understand if you do take off. But all I'll say is be on the lookout for the next break. You know how I do it. Once we finish one, I look to get the next one going. So as soon as I'm able to, the next break will be posted and available to join. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, following me on social media, all the different ways to stay in the know for when the breaks happen. I'll be getting the word out as soon as I have the next one put together. I don't have a plan at all in any way of what the next break will be. So if there's anything you want to see in a break, I'll take that input as well. And, you know, would be happy to consider anything that you guys would want to suggest or would like to see be included in a break. Definitely not against suggestions or input at all. Sometimes the breaks can be hard to decide on as far as like what to put in them, how to build it. So if you guys want some input at all, please feel free to share that with me. and don't feel like it won't be considered. So far, we don't have anything. All just base cards. Can't believe they weren't turned around backwards. I thought for sure it would be. So I'm gonna go with these 3 huge stacks of cards, and there's not gonna be any. I already know that's what's gonna happen. But I don't want to not check for you guys. And here, this is already the end of the first stack, so we're not doing too bad. It's not gonna be horrible. And first stack down. No variations. So I need to stay upside down. Went to dinner with the family. Any big hits? I'm just looking through our heritage stacks to see if I miss any variations, but maybe the easiest, I just recently did a recap, the highlight reel of the break. So if you want to back it up just a tad, you'll see all the top hits that way. Or I can show you again after I'm done going through all this. But if you go back and look, or if you want me to show you after I'm done, let me know either way. I'd be happy to. Just making sure we don't have any upside down bats or any tiny words right there. I know for sure we didn't miss any nickname variations because I read each card. So it's going to be bat. Or what else is there? Drawing a blank. I mean, bat, image, nickname, and there's only like one other one, right? Oh, the variation, which, gosh dang it. Should have been checking that too. I'll look for that when I'm sorting. I'm not going to go through all these again. Because that's not listed. It's just shown on the front. There's no word for that. And look at that. It's a big one too. Kyle, are you still here? Dadgummit. Heck yeah. We got a flipped VAT variation for Dylan Cruz. Man, that's a nice one. It's going to Kyle again, the giveaway spot. Heck yeah. It's a good thing we figured it out and decided that we needed to check, man. See if we can find any others. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I love it. That is a nice name to get that kind of card on. All right. One little bit left here for the second stack and one more stack to go. I would say there's probably a pretty decent chance that I missed a cartoon variation on the front of at least one card. Alright, so here we go. Last one coming up here. Get our stack out here. And Kyle thought about trading the Nationals too. But he's going to end up being glad that he didn't. He had, I think, a few hits in the break. I definitely wouldn't have if I had ended up with him. The potential for something for James Wood and Dylan Cruz. Nationals are a really good team to have in 2025 breaks. I'm gonna have to email him. I don't think he's here anymore. I'm gonna have to email him and let him know that we hit that. That's pretty cool. Sorting through these are hard, man. The cards want to stick together, like slide together. You gotta like really make sure that you don't have more than one together as they're moving. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Starting to get cross-eyed. Yeah, that's why I'm doing it on here instead of just looking at, well, I guess actually pulling it off the camera, it's easier, but then you guys can't see if anybody's still here watching, so it's fine. It works. It's just the whole, like, I was looking at the front when I needed to look at the back thing, like, what are you doing? I mean, we've only been live for 5 hours and 40 minutes, you know. Crazy. Been a long one. Hopefully we get to the point where the breaks fill before they're scheduled and don't have to do the go live to fill it thing. I'm dying for that day to come where I just post one, it fills quick, and then just go live and do it. Not that I don't enjoy hanging out with you guys, but 6-hour live stream is a long live stream for me to do and for you guys to hang out for, so definitely not ideal for anybody. And I'm confident it'll get there. Just gotta keep grinding, keep working our way up. We're on our way. All right, Doc, are you still here? Only one variation as far as flipped bats go, and it's a good one. Dylan Cruz on the flipped bat variation. Very cool. All right, thank you, Mr. Fisher. Very much appreciate you. Awesome support that you show. Coming through like you did, especially in this one. Slower to fill break. And I think you were the spark for getting it going. And I think everybody just kind of jumped on board. Followed your lead whenever you picked up a couple more to get it going. So awesome stuff. Very much appreciate it for sure. Have a good weekend. I don't think Doc did it. Doc, if you're here, let me know. He might have backed it up like I suggested and went ahead and saw the hits. But right on. All right. Before we hit that 6-hour mark, I'm going to call it a break. Go eat some dinner. Crazy. Went live at 5:30. Almost 11. It's almost 11:15. But it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. Hope you guys did too. Hope to see you next time. Like I said, be on the lookout for the next break. I'll get the next one planned. Start getting it together. Get it posted, available to join as soon as I can. So look for that. It's coming up soon. Hope to see you then. Until next time, have fun ripping.